So the French grandmother, Gisèle Pélicot, who's become a feminist hero here and across the world for insisting that the rape trial of her ex-husband and 50 other men should be held in public, is due to take the stand today to comment on the evidence so far. The 72-year-old was unknowingly sedated and raped by her then-husband. He then invited other men to rape her over a 9-year period in the village of Mazin in Provence. Now, Dominique Pelicot has already admitted his crimes to the court, saying, "I am a rapist, like the others in this room." Well, we're going to cross to the court then in Avignon in southwest France, talk to our reporter Jean-Emile Jammine, who joins us from there. Jean-Emile, just explain to us then why she's taking the stand at this stage of the trial today.
Well, Stuart, Gisèle Pélicot has a unique opportunity to now reflect on this trial, which has already been going from the 2nd of September. It's set to last until the 20th of December, so we are at the midway point. And Gisèle has taken to the stand once before, but it was soon after all of these revelations came to light about her husband, Dominique Pelicot, the rape that he committed against her, and then inviting those 50 other men to participate in her rape unknowingly. It was under chemical submission, which has become a term now used to describe the state that she was in. And we have to bear in mind that when she first took to the stand, Gisèle was seeing these images of her rape for the very first time. This was all new information to her. The only man that she knew from this entire episode, well, there was only one man that she knew. The rest were all new faces to her, all of these men that have been in the court here in Avignon with her, and which has taken the world by storm. So this was all fresh information, and she said the cross-examination had treated her like an alcoholic, like a co-conspirator with her now ex-husband Dominique, and she now has a chance to really reflect on that in possibly a more calm and understanding way in terms of what has exactly transpired to her. She will be joined by family. She will be joined probably by a lot of supporters as well, the feminist supporters who have been here throughout the entire trial. And now Gisèle Pélicot, well, it's a chance, as you say, Stéphane Babonneau, her advocate, has said she can finally just put some things to rest at the halfway stage.
Jean-Emile, remind us then exactly where we are with the trial at this point.
So basically, it's a trial which has captured the imagination for not so very good reasons, just purely because of the size of the amount of those who have been accused. It is 50 men, and that's why it has taken so long. I mentioned the halfway stage. We've already had 25 or so, 29 of the accused questioned in the court, and there's still many dozens to go. And each of them have their own story, and that is why it has to be treated with such gloves. It's bringing up emotions in the French rape culture questions, which include the question of consent and why it hasn't been included in the definition of rape in France. It's also brought questions surrounding the use of these anxiety pills, which have been administered to Gisèle Pélicot unknowingly, which is why she was why the rape was able to take place, this chemical submission that we've talked about. And then it also brings up the questions of why men are allowed to basically get away with this and who these men are in general. It's a curious fact that they've been treated like normal men. This is what the media has been saying throughout. It's that they are not monsters. These are men just in our society. And each of them has their own story. In fact, this week we are hearing the testimony of 6 others. And they range from a 55-year-old electrician to a 32-year-old carpenter, a 31-year-old who is a father of a daughter who had been convicted 7 times before, even a former prison guard. So the entire range and spectrum of the men who are being questioned just shows that they are just men in the Mazin society who have committed these acts, or at least they are on trial for these acts. And so it is really a meticulous process that has to go the full duration. And so we will be seeing basically today the reflection of Gisèle and those testimonies to come.
Jean-Emile Jammine, thanks very much reporting there from that court in Avignon in southwest France.